Please tell us your name.
Palagi chen karina. Pala mingla kharisiyuna.
Gyarong Tenzin.
My name is Gyarong Tenzin.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record your experiences so that we can share your memories with many generations of Tibetans, the Chinese, and the rest of the world. Your memories will help us to document the true history, culture, and beliefs of the Tibetan people. Do you give your permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use this interview?
Ani khonsa chogi nganjula kalop lamdun shinganjuki palagi mizi ngui nyamyong lugyudunzu durup shugi yore. And di phe mirik tha gyarik jamling mimang la tengyu chedore. En palagi nyamyong dine ani phe gi lugyu da rikshu khomshi en ije khari yeme di ani she tuyagi chedore pala. En tharing anju thiwa thilen chigirwal di anju la pheju tangya pala ge ka thu nangirwa. Yes.
Thank you for offering to share your story with us.
Tharing anju la lugyu sung badila thuji ches.
During this interview, if you wish to take a break or stop at any time, please let me know.
Thang anju tharing thiwa thilen che bakabla ya en pala ka goya dinde duna ani ka sungrona. Zamsha mare pala nganju tharing thiwa thilen che degirwala pala zamsha guna pala chikchap chyo goya tan dinde yona en zamsha sungrona sungna digiyore. Plus it's not necessary.
If you do not wish to answer a question or talk about something, let me know.
Ya pala thiwa tangirwala thiwa khashel pala le kundu mena nga le gyagi me sungshana digiyore. Okay.
If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
Tanganju thering thiwa thilen cheba jora pala kesi di any phe ta gyana debala ya tembe na pala kange yor wes.
Ta kanga se yo mare ta chika.
There'll be
총도 다 담보 지동 거자 숨치 속숨 희위 로데 아니 공찬나 어서이나 홍진세 그래 홍진 예미 홍진 모사동데 냠도라 용네 가서 롬바치 용도 용네 데니코 가사갈라 로마토와 마라로고 쳤네 코라미 로파나 나파 마보치 Ganga me shi lomba ngaso lomba ni ma yong shige sege jin dine ko lo chimbare.
There'll be no problem. In the year of my birth, that's 1933, the Hongchen Chinese, they came along with Mao Zedong to our region. And then there was a lot of fighting, and many of them died, and many of them became sick, and then they went back. Okay.
We are honored to record your story and appreciate your participation in this project.
And terimpalagi ngalju nyamdola luyu sunga phebadila ani kabu chungs.
Pala, you said you were born in 1933 and you're 84 now. Is that correct?
Palagi tungyagi lodi chikdong gupya sumju sok sum che rwala. Pala thalu khonglo gyaju gyapshi rwela.
Di lo tenga jiware sha.
Yes, that was the year I was born.
Ne apata ama khoso ngala. Nima tabar labgre khoso.
My parents used to always tell me about this incident.
Of the incident of your birth?
Of the Hongchen Chinese coming to our region along with Mao Zedong.
I see. And who is in your family, Pala?
And Palagi nanglaya nangmi susu yoret Pala chinju imbe kabla.
Nga chong re namita Palata, Amalata, Penjata, Singmota, tije mangbo yore.
There were many in the family, my father, mother, siblings, younger sister.
And what kind of work did your family do for a living?
And pala chinju imbe kabla ya pala ge nangla ya chale khari nangi yore chowa ke yala.
Nami tiki kanga jinka ge lifta.
The family were involved in farming.
Can you tell me a little bit about how much land you had and what kind of crops you raised?
And pala number zu shingbar wala. Shinga gya chili yore. Ani tendo kari tabgire shinga di gangla ya.
Don't talk, ya chechong da shita chimbo mena, don't talk ndangi yore. Masu longba la maketa, nita, temata, ane ganga chigi yore.
Though the area wasn't that large, the crop was sufficient to feed us. We used to grow maize, barley, and peas.
Maketa nane alu tabki yore.
And also potatoes.
And were the produce used just for your family, or did you trade it to get other goods that you needed?
And pala shingane thanda tendo jiya dugiru wala. And tendo dugyo di susu sayagi chedure ya des zongyage yore.
Ganga susu sayare sha. Sayagi chedure ma to zongya tu yoa ma re la. Teni susu go bacho tena yoa re. Ane nga son te ropa thanye wo yoa re. Te la semchang kulu yoa rwa. Te kulu te ko ne teni koso ga pang ka. Ten ta. Ane koso ndi chi ya ma chi tu lo so ga uzo gu yoa re. Ane semchang tena ga shi ne papa ga hamgo. Nyene teni koso hamgo tsem shigi yora, hamgo soso tsem gi yora. Chilo ne nyogan rogi tsane nyogo matar ta yami yongna teni ta chi nyojin da mandra ganga yoa te meba te ki ganga teni koran si tar yami ki chala changcha yara yong, nang ki chala ganga ya ko or chimbar ta. Migane tedi sonre ta.
The crops were for our own consumption, and we didn't sell any of the harvest. We also owned cows, and there were nomads that lived close by, and from them we would get wool, which was combed and woven and stitched into clothes made by ourselves. And also we cured leather to make boots, and there was no need to buy anything from outside. And that happened only after the Chinese appeared. Then the Chinese goods came in, and that which was available in our region were taken away.
So, when your family, were you considered middle-class family, given the amount of land and crops that you had, or poor? What was your status?
Ta palagi nangmi chiyo nangchan chiyorwa.
Yore.
Di kable ya mizan kyo nangla dugre, mizan dinga nangla dugre, mizan khande jig nangla dugre la.
Ta masang tela masang ngar su detu se te. Masang yami ki taga nang jan apa tela sepchon ta zongkang nang chadar Yena ta ngar su longba ngar lo ringa leptu ne. Ane ngarang sura apa ke ngar trawa zo chisa. Ane lo ngane gomba trawa de lo chutu chudun ma lebar ta trawa chine tikap te chudun ke thoda content yang de marsho te ngaso lomba levne ta dupo zo ya te apa te zon. Ane lamzo te tene ngarang so ganga pugu tiki chongje chong, tene ganga chi gavli khapon rao chini, tene so go ta chi memda ranyo je yo na memda ranyo te so go pe jami la, te ra jajingbo te tu tsang re, lo chitik chudun ne.
We were among the better placed families, and when I was 5 years old, father made me a monk, and I lived in the monastery until I was 17 years old. And that's when the communist Chinese appeared in my region, and my father was arrested and taken to construct roads, and we suffered a lot then. And so those of us who were in a position to buy guns, we bought guns and then we resisted the Chinese.
So when you were in the monastery from 5 to 17, was that a monastery near where your family lived?
Pala konglong nga ne chuptun pa to gombe nang la shurwa di gomba di pala nang gi tila yore tharing bula yore
gomba tromba ta de ne ka jamna kogre ka chembo jana tene ma to los pecadores de yo marwa apa gamnya ro ama gamnya ro ke ketan te ko so yongre gomba tasha ne gomba tanda tasha nija se yo ta yo Jamiga Torio Amara, Torjit, Memang Kanga Pavni, Maso Degi in the Gomba the Ganga Tahtor Mevar, Nomba Munetane the day or.
The monastery wasn't far away from the village. It was at a distance when if my father and mother shouted, I could hear them.
Okay.
And in those days, there were no loudspeakers. And in the monastery, there were about 200 quarters belonging to the monks. And none of these could be destroyed when the Chinese came because all the people came there to protect it.
200 quarters?
Yes, quarters for the monks to live.
Housing.
Housing, yes.
Tene Chorten that the Sotoriore. Nga dini ta Jachi Tambagalo Pai Shini. Ani Chorten go Zongjingra Kuri, Tene Gombatin Chorten de Jean Sarni, Zonji Nepalega Chorten Navza de Kuri, Zonji Tanda Kuri.
However, the stupa was destroyed by the Chinese, and when I returned there in 1980, the stupa was being rebuilt, and I was able to take several holy relics to be put inside the stupa from Nepal.
Tene Lorjitira Apa Yachitambagalo Sontu Apa Sepson Tonyore Amatanga so tu Kambagana to Sokanga Tomba Tongja.
My father had been imprisoned for life, and when I went in 80, I was able to meet my mother, and my house was totally empty.
That sounds like the next part of the story. So I'm going to go back to a little bit more earlier.
Re pala thanda pala gi yami gi lebe gi lugyu ji yoro pala di gi thanda nganzu ngon la pala chungjung yimbe kap la ya lugyu te ji ge ja ti yin sa.
Okay.
Ma chini ngarang gokhala amata Simha tes Pongboyong.
It's sad.
He's sad. It's okay.
Sad.
Yes.
No. Oh, she cut. Yeah. Ina Aranga Kambaga go to Shidi Stata Iore.
Ale tata sa yore sumbe ya go chebada.
Iore.
Close. In the days gone by, when you
go to Shigrua, that song to ne Papa Yas
ale
Papa or Niya Dendu Stazo Tagayar.
so in those days, you know,
We can hear you.
in those days, or when I used to open the gate in front of my house, there was a stable for the horses to be tethered. But when I went back, instead of horses, there were just 2 pigs.
And he come back now, era Sony. Chakuya Macha Batna Chairman.
when I went inside the house, there was absolutely nothing even to make tea.
찬조가 나네 자꾸 근데 찬조가 나네 칼라서
And they were preparing, cooking using very, very old and broken down utensils.
They were doing that
Yes, mother
when he went back.
went back in 1980.
Oh, your mother was there. Was your mother still living in the house?
Pala yangyo ma gyaju thambe lola phayula jik phebarwa. Thudu kane amayor amla dure.
되네 야미 글립셰 봐요르바 마음본 소는가 잘을 근데 야치 담발로레고 아니 대라 소년 배 약고 차대요 세라 근데 야지 땅요 세근데 아니 밀라에 저런서 잠발에 야지 땅요 넘는 미시든 야차 결혼서 그때랑 사니 야차 야탐바 야진로요 세근도다 야차 야탐바 하라잖아 급치 고르고 말 안 되진 니나 대치티스.
So when I went there, there were Chinese officials there that came and offered me tea, and then they said, "We have brought about great development in your region." And then I replied, "I don't know about what development you have brought, but here from the 100% that you claim, 99% I see a decline."
How did they respond when you said that?
palagi takiran sogi gyaja gupchu gogu ma papsha sungwa didu gyami gi palala khari lapswe.
아니 거기서 나가서 처음에도 진시 모양 흐리세나 다 엄마이나 그 본보 그 샴조르다 들어라 진시 정도와 진시인데 다 본보로 오잖아 매 마음도 숨지나는도
아 뱀보 동주 수레 녜마기 교부된데
네 샤다에
녜마기 교부된데 레숭베 발라
아
뱀보 동주 수레라
야치 탐바글로
뱀보 동주 수레 숭인 베발라 gyami 뱀보
조제 야보 세암 갈거선 세야로 마음보요아래
로스
대 론보티게 강가 진시 우양 회세 조도아 다 진시 존에 때 코로나서 그 때라상에 야르진로요 세는 알아 찬달루 빼면서 근도 야차 야타바 야진로요 살랍근도 야차 야타바 야진로지 하라잖아 이거 야차 급식 고르그때 말한도마 또 야멘두진 결혼서 달고 누구 mendu세 계속 본보고 또 샴조이나 결혼서 밀어 뛰니 까자데 야호지셰 결혼서 리까 제타한테 누구 mendu세 나 나한테 치고데 때는 마도 잡방에 따망요 야차 야타바 야차 급식 고르고 말한도마 또 야멘두지는 엘라이
These there were about 30 Chinese officials there then, and they had nothing to say when I said that instead of 100% progress, there was 99% decline, and I told them that I was speaking this just by looking at my home, and that if they were leaders, they should tour around the region and speak to people about it.
어느 때는 고랑서 그때 야와는 뭐지 배로 생각도 쉬고요다 배고 면도다 가서 답바 잔제 알롱요나 렌비 착취요지레스는 랍근도 다 셈바카로즈 람 콤조 셈바 정모즈 마치나 쳐서 알롱 추타망보즈 아나마 얘기나래 간에 얘기나래 착취가 좀 두고 말해지는 그걸 알란들자
They said, these Chinese officials told me that they had requested His Holiness the Dalai Lama to return to the country, but then that he was not responding. And I told them that even if there were many rings, your hooks will not be able to catch any of these rings.
You really stood up to the Chinese in words.
오, 그자래. 지금 예미 코로 빼 저런 말아 쇼다 강바테 was 약보 찍어서 인다의 용기 연주는 마통에 가만히 그래.
I'm speaking the truth. The Chinese told me that I should come back and that they would offer me a house, but I wouldn't go.
And why wouldn't you go?
Pala 가르치니 마 팸드 중마소에. 마 가르치니 팸드 중마소에. 야미기 마 쇼스 랍기 여러와 palala.
Jamila drama moja sare. Telor gitela ngalo shudni lo nishisaden part. Jamila adraja kadare.
I have fought against the Chinese many a times. I have fought them from the age of 17 to the age of 24.
아니 보드 Lhasa 라용네 자와 입전으로 당송 당나 마거 랑쇼 로타 디토 켈렌바이
When I reached Lhasa, I was one of those volunteers that volunteered to join the Defend Tibet Volunteer Force.
아니야 Andrug Gonpo Tashi Amdo soai. Nga so mak lori yunro te. Jamila mak mambo ta jaware ta kantar teni. Takare unga sundeni pon mashor kon likare ta. Nga lika tambo che yang mambo shinro gundua. Jamila penda jawa ibjen noru yote jami ga mara shozena kazi shozena nga demba chigi mare nga rogo mare.
After coming to Lhasa, I joined the force and I fought along with Andrug Gonpo Tashi many a times, and all these happened before we lost Tibet. And even though the Chinese asked me to come back, I will never do that.
Pala, can you please tell us, when did you first see the Chinese when you were younger? At what age were you?
Pala payula shupe kabla. Pala payula shupe kabla. Nyama pala chunju indugane. Pala khadu gyami thangpo siswe. Pala khonglo khaju indu gyami thangpo siswe.
Gyami gata thangpo yontu kasa ngaso lomba te yontu kasa mi kyo mi chamba tendala korang khathe de tene lomba tela pe adraja kachi tusi che yongundu gyami
Sula da gyavres pala.
ngaso lomba ke mi yorwa mi thepcha tanda yorwa o tenda khai chete la kamenda ja.
So when the Chinese first came to our region, they gave guns and ammunition to the poor people.
Were there many poor people in your region who took the guns?
Palagi lungbe nalia tha mikyobo dindre mangbo yorwe. Mikyobo dindre mangbo yorwe.
Yore. Ko mi so marjiro jami pe yong pe yahore senyen ro mangbo yore ko. 도서 같이 가서라는 제가 그런 동해야다 뜨비야라 리라 보래 고소미 망보용 때네 매 강가 종 때네 종 셋더진 리움초 더진 로고요.
Yes, there were many, and they were many, and it was since they were large in number along with the Chinese, it was easy for them to beat and arrest people like us.
Pala, why were there so many poor people in your region if the land was fertile and there was food enough for your family? Why were there so many poor people?
Palagi lungbe nalaya mikyobo dinde 가르치는 망보여나 사자 요래 아니 신가 요래 단다 셈제 요래
교부 때는 그런 가래 옛날 그런 교보지 코랑 뼈 요요바래다 교 코랑 가르레서는 창통 대지야 보지요네 창통 대사 때는 거대 냐디 리카멜리 어떠서 되긴 더 망보여와 대교 망보여 교여 교들 가시로 빠치나 야진로야 산이요 말에 민두다.
There were many poor people, and they were always poor because they didn't do any work. They drank a lot of chang, and then they slept. And with the poor people, how much ever help they are given, they always remain poor.
I see. When you mentioned the crops in your area, when we were talking to, or before this interview, you mentioned that they were growing poppy in your region. Can you tell me about that and who was using the poppy?
Pala khasi dingon lang aju keja shebe kable ya pala na ba ju lungbe na le ya tendo thanda di tab ki re songswa yang phe di tendo di pheju tange su pheju tange yuna di
대 마상 소소 그진카 렌니 아니 로레레가 자야다 셈창가 자야다 소 강가 로와요로와 파파게 데 쿠마 셈자는 나니 더 강가르 양문을 샹감리니 데나니 마라소 어떠시 전에 무상 축보도 솔라는 자지 망보용 그래
pala number ju shinge na le ya tendo shemba ji tabya yor sung yin ba pala thanda di thama thung ya da bu dukja ji
데 노마
khari rago di
데 아프가니스탄 지금도 와대
lao di su tab ki yoren pheju su tange yuna
예, 가서 롱바가 답 송어래. 데 바루치라. 롱바가 답 때때니 자자나 미 총바용, 예미 총바용, 조시 개용 건도 놈 개용 건도 샤 개용 그래 까리나 개용. 베테 멤다 속 개용. 얼문 개용, 세르네 개용 그래 고소때 잘하더 년에 자나킨로고요.
At one point, this crop that is being cultivated in Afghanistan, this was raised in our region, and Chinese traders came. They came bearing wheat flour, meat, guns, silver, and gold, and traded it.
So the Chinese actually wanted the poppy plants.
Ale ta tanda tamagi di gyamigi nyoni kiduguyorwe.
네.
Exactly.
What did they do with it? Do you know?
아니 gyami choge di kharisiya chigiyona.
재미있어서 탱기도 와. 탱트라 정어서 뻔미가 때 탱기면도 다때
The Chinese smoked it while the Tibetans didn't use it.
되니 코소냐. 탱니냐 때다 전에 코로 빼도 코나 매빠서에 채도다 인사를 고민당 그 값스다 답그 요하래.
So they smoked it and then they slept away, and this was during the time of the nationalist Chinese. And this went on for 5 or 6 years.
Was there any regulation from the Tibetan government about not using poppy?
아주 별 슝기 ene di tamadi ten chogu mari lane tim dinde khari yona.
타랑보레 가서 사사다 나 롱바니 빠르라 스타션나 다와 섬다니마 종아사연로 그래 때 용거 보용거 자네 하고 말에 대화종 세안로도 간나요 하고 말에 가서 롱바라 본부 총총한테 여러 본부 그 말 안에 무슨 되게 강강 곱치로 치니 때 돼요.
Lhasa is very far away from my region. It's about 3 months and 15 days away. So we had no knowledge about the Tibetan government, and there was our own leaders in the region that led the people.
So did poppy continue to be grown after that period of history?
Ani thanda thama tabia jiorwa pala. Di longa trugi jela tabio marwe khandirel.
Te jilata kontan yang Quran di chituka tab chokmindu.
No, it wasn't, because after the coming of the communist Chinese, it wasn't allowed.
Kontan ke taman tenyen tiji kanga zong ne te kamba na dini Quran thun tenga manju manda teina karina seji wo se dramanda chigiyo ko.
These Chinese, they caught the smokers and shut them up in rooms, and perhaps they were given medicines or killed or
And did they forbid the Tibetans from growing poppy?
Ani phebatsolege titap chog maris labyona shinganala.
Te lamje yo mare. Garire sene kanga lagen dabki yorwa. Longbat ne pe pommi yongso karsakalan dabki yore.
Di jeleya gyami kongtenle ne ani tap chog maris labyona.
Kontan ta kontan lemne teni tabya sara chamendu te nganne ngaranso te tabne memda re kari na Lhasa mambo yongare te nyundwa. Ngaso Gyarong te la lor nga jamilan zinga de.
Now, after the coming of the communists, there was no longer any cultivation, but by then a lot of arms had come into our region, and the people of Gyarong, they fought the Chinese for 5 years.
Yes. What happened to you personally? You said that the Chinese brought in arms, gave it to the poor people, and the poor people attacked your family and maybe other wealthy families. What personally happened to you? Were you still in the monastery, or did you leave when that was happening?
Ta pala ki thangi di songswa gyamile ani gyami ki mi kyobo dunzula menda dinde teswa en mi kyobo dunzu ki ta mi chupula dagyawra di kapla pala gomba nal shuyore pala thidu khawayore.
Nga titu gomba nane de yore ta te ma jami ka nga lo chubdun ka thoge nga zumga yongore. Masang te chupunda we insare ta zumga cheba chiksum losar cheba chiksum ka gonda zumga re segindu nga mi ka shad yongore. Tene lo cheba chiksum anna masa kone nga ta shomenda kare ta rila shor songre nga.
I was in the monastery then, and at around that time, it was we were from a rich family, and a message was brought saying that the Chinese were going to capture me on the 13th day of the first Tibetan lunar month, and and one night I fled away from there.
Who brought you that message, Pala?
Pala simya resha lavni kecha kiyonge disuina.
Te jami ke lipshe bache huma ngaron sola te pesha tsu bogeyora. Te la nga so tolom polong jini murgo nge korang la tomi kanga meta tang kola te nganin chamboyo.
This was a Chinese official that used to owe us quite a large amount of money, and I had burnt the IOU notes, and we were sort of friends, so he was the one that brought the message.
Wait, Pala, did you have many poor people working on your farm? And did they speak out against your family?
Pala number 2 ta shinga yorwa igala shingle chinge mi kyobu dinde mangbu yorwel ani mi kyobu dinde yoba yena kyobu dunju gi ta gyami lebe thuju dilaya ani micha chuga digi korlaya dukcha lap dinde chia chung yona
Ta khosola kyore ta shinka ta ji kanga len masa ngarang so masang gar ju kanga thon khorang so gosha jap maso chambo te kanga seji ose 아니 존라 주야 되네 코란소 그 마르지레다 다 코란소라 팬 더야면 그 딴다 고소 교월에
The poor people, they took away all our belongings, that which were divided among them, and then our people were captured, imprisoned, killed. But it has not been beneficial to them because I saw that they are still poor.
Is that when you went back to visit your home? Is that when you saw the poor people?
Pala gyaju thambe lola yangyo majik pain sungrwa di kabla kyobo dunzu rangja kyobo du sungrwa la.
교보래 다 강가빠 humala ti게 다 듣고 인다에 낭초 배다 아마다 아빠니가 곰바 타샤 그나네 데마도 좀바 강바는 미게 다포자사서 강바 민두
Tanda kyobo jiyorwa pala kyobo dunzu leya mezangi gyuda kangbada changma rarwa kunzu rangja kyobo ridu sungyobe kyobo dunzu
교원에 코랑 난게 잘아종 치강 요한테 매와서 되는 교보 코랑 대바도 열진로야 민도 거서 나마 친네 강바 종바 강바데 응녀에 고모 니자테 재미 고민이자.
The poor they were still poor when I went back, for they had sold whatever they had within the house and there was no progress. And when I went back, my parents had no house to live in. They used to live in a place that belonged to the monastery. So when I went back, I bought the house back for 200 Chinese currencies.
Did your he bought the house for how much?
200 Chinese currencies. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Pala, can we go back?
Yes.
Okay. Pala, I'd like to go back to the story of you ripped up the IOU notes of the man. He gave you the information. And then where did you go next to run away from the Chinese?
Ta tanda palagi gyami thokbodigi inde sung gyami thokbodille ne palagi tanda die phulengi yigi dunzurerwa en pala thöle ba
예.
en pala khaba thöbe
나다 가서 Gyarong nom바데 롱아래야. 때 록바게 나네 하랍 드유선을.
Then I, from my village of Gyarong, I fled towards where the nomads were.
Okay. And what did you do when you got there?
Ane dokpa jala ledu gane pala khari nangbe.
나스다 요래 멤다 요래. 아니 우리 카르타 망보 요래 때네.
Khari mangbolo pala?
tropo 망보. 록바게 나네 가 tropo 빼 망보 카르사 칼라 살라브라 파르타 tropo 망보요.
I had my horse, I had a gun, and I had many friends among the nomads everywhere.
And your family, your mother and father, did they stay behind, and were there siblings that stayed behind?
And pala thö phebarwa tha. Pala thö pheptu gane nanglaya baba ama ani pala gi pingya mangbo yorwe phaji ba pingya dinde. Kunju changma derwa.
빨라다 첩선 dancer. 예미게 첩선 dancer에 나는 벤자다 단다 벤자 총아데 요래. 양 총아제 종송. 네 심무요 종송아 마친이 종송. 되네 심무 총아제 요 단다. 단다 가서 미 mam보요. 무청 니실 잡시사지요. 파일라.
미차 nangla mi.
인카 리니에 경장들어 무슨 니실 서비스 단단하랑 예사 경장 요래 나 간이 나니 고소 용기인세는 바스라민도
Father had already been imprisoned for life, but there were many of my relatives and younger sibling and other siblings, some of whom have died now, and there are about 24 villages, families in my village who are all related to me, and they wished to come when I fell sick some time back, but they were not able to get the papers to travel.
I see. Why was your father sent to prison? And was that before you left home, before you ran away?
Ani pala martyr gingon la ya pala rangi pala yorwa. Eke migi chejön tang chare. En pala kharicheni tang ina chejön la.
chepson no mchang ti tu mchang chenbo yin na yami ser yami pombo ju ser ko.
My family was a rich family, and my father had killed a Chinese official.
아니 barkham sesatene chepson juksate barkham sesatere.
Barkham.
barkham ne chepson juji de ko gokalevne 저 chepson reji to ga sange pala ja lemba jeore. How chepson ino mashima to tanda zo yo ta se pala kitne lagare keda yasa.
So my father was sent for life in prison to a place called Barkham, and when he was told that he would be imprisoned for life, my father had remarked, so it is better to die now than to remain life in prison.
And so did he die, or did he live?
Any dijene pala korangi thanda shina gagi res chejön debale labrwala. En pala labsa thong re any khariche re.
Mare pala chepson ni tarare. Lo nishitani dere. Yachi tamba lo mose ton shiarwa. Teni chepson de gila tantu ga sange apate tenang ni tarare.
My father was in prison for 22 years, and then when Mao Zedong died, many of the prisoners were released, and my father was one of them.
Did you see your father again?
And palagi papa yangyo turwe.
Teninga ko ike jinjorson kalkata tas ike jitaye nga sota songeyo. Ike jorsa ike na johan jorkundu khen sa samson de ya ilen lefso. An pala chepson tarson se nang la yondayo sen ike jorso. Teni ta sota zonje yune teni ko Nepali chen Nepali ne Amdo lozang se che te ropa chen yami le pas ji ju nga chipo chibai.
I was selling sweaters in Calcutta when I sent a letter to home, and then strangely, very pretty soon I received a reply saying that, father had been released, and I was so very happy. I stopped my business. I went to Nepal, and there a certain Mr. Amdo he helped me get papers, and I left alone for my village.
And was your father there when you got there?
And pala tongsep nang lama le du gane and pala gi pala duwe.
Tuare ndu.
I met him, yes.
Amata niga nge ngumarta mambo jasa jeor te gokhateni kuni te dendu nga son kuni la chinja. Ane gote nang era titu papa ninya desha.
Yes, then as I told you before, we had this space where horses used to be tied up in the yard of the house, and my parents were looking out from the gate, and I met both of them there. And then I went inside the gate. I saw the two pigs.
What was it like to see your father again?
And pala yangyo susugi pala turwa. And kandida was chungso.
Tene nala rotugas nani chalayo amare chanjo matoyo amare chanjo nani cha kugundu thupa kugundu kanga tenere mato mindu. Tene ngama ya yonkala mula barkham sasa jiore tene trinshiti jiga ngala chalu katang tene koranso shibuji in jabo in kachashe are kozo. Tene ngela are jacha gupchit gorgute manduma toya mendu silare.
When I went inside, there was nothing in the house except all broken utensils which were being used to prepare tea or cook things in. And then at this place called Barkham, that's where the Chinese official offered me tea and spoke about the progress that they had brought in the region.
Were your parents happy to see you?
And palagi pala ama gawushush chungse pala Jenny. Yes, very much so.
Gani.
Yes, very much so. They were very happy.
While your father was in prison for 22 years, where did your mother live?
The palagi paladi lo nishutsangi gyami zonga na le shukpe kabla and palagi ama karichi.
Amante korang nani dede ngaso yogmo yora. Yogmo mambo yozuta ko shasha tanya tonda khini yogmo chiga amala shasha tanjiga yalani ane kogla rese umani zaji mambo yodi zoze dukas zatugume se tera sani zaji samna zaji mendu se la rese tene amate garvo chane shasha tanya marar
Ale dinte yongmo dunzu labre.
yomo te sondu sona amala shasha tanya insara ane ko shasha tanya trambo sha yarwa.
My mother was in the village then, and we used to have many maids in the house, and the maids were called together one day, and they were supposed to, scold my mother, but instead the maids were very honest, and they remarked that in the days by when there was plenty to eat, we were not able to eat. But now when we wanted to eat, there is nothing to eat. So in this way, my mother was cleared of all the charges and she was released. She did not suffer any scoldings.
So in the days, I don't know if I...
In the days gone by, there was plenty to eat,
And
but
they-
we didn't want to eat much. But nowadays, when we needed something to eat, there is nothing to eat.
Under the
That's
Chinese.
Under the Chinese.
Under the Chinese,
Yes.
I see. Okay. Pala, you said that you left to join the nomads to fight the Chinese. Can you tell us how, and you had left the monastery
And went to the nomads
and went to the nomads. You left the monastery in your village, went to join the nomads
on a horse with
on
a
a
gun.
horse with guns. How did you fight the Chinese?
And palagi ta gonda jik tre peswa gombane ta ji shön menda ji namne any ya droppa chale ya thurwa pala
Rela.
and dinen chini gyami jingsa la khandre chine any pala
Tituga sutta tene ngaran so payo lomba la nguma stasio ni Lhasa parte yonyen yore. Te amdo lomba ni tsani mea chasha. Tene nge stasio ni yama rode rokpa mindu. Tene nge jami tulo kone. Jami tulo kone state payo la ma tang. Ananga amdo labrang la ro yensen nante lan tada zeten jana thungu la chimbe. Jana la dona nga tsanye mendua. Po lomba tsagundu ma to jebi lomba la nga tsanye mendu.
In the days gone by, there used to be many people from Amdo traveling to Lhasa on horseback. But at that point, I couldn't find anybody going towards Lhasa. And so I was alone. And then what I did was, I took off my Tibetan dress and wore Chinese clothes. And then I went to Tindu, a part of China, because there was nobody looking for me in China. They were looking for me in Tibet.
And what happened in Chindu?
And it Tindu la khari chungso pala.
Tene nge chundu ni tene nge jami tulo konkona nge yangan sesa de chimbe.
Kabalo?
Yangan sene kamba lomba ni maa yong ne tarchem dota to solam khare.
Yunnan re.
Yangan.
Yangen.
Te chene tongkoro kombo ngogar se shiore. Tongkoro ayimba kamba.
Yes.
Te tune ngani ngoshigyo ngoma tamana potsong jabdeyo ngo te tu ngoshigyo. Tanga tatang chotua te penga lama kumjonga pemese apo chonsong. Tanga chogunga chida yara pe kam lomba ya chiro chima to pe amdo lomba de ngan rosa mendu khato zin. Te ko ya sene ko nyamdo la nga jamil she barwa. Nga ya chamdo bardo kya.
While in Tindu, there was a certain person called Tongkor who was actually from
Lo
Kham.
nishitambare.
I was 20 years old then, and I met him there, and we knew each other since we had done some business before, and I requested him to take me to Kham because I couldn't travel within Amdo since the Chinese were looking for me, and so he helped me get to Chamdo.
And then what happened?
아니 빨라다 참도 봐도 디 동콜 기록바 제로 아니 가르충이나
아니 참도네 다 감바조 살아 구양레사 야 송자간도 가와이나 감바인지잖아 야미게 라판 상민도 때야 목걸 땅에 열어봐.
So in Chamdo and the Kham area, the Chinese were still trying to deceive the people. So there was a sort of freedom there.
Yeah.
And then there was no one looking out for me there.
Okay.
Then yang 총강 저종 다 참도는 총저저 같이 지내 조금도.
Then I opened a store in Chamdo and did some trade.
Then 미산이 가 소트제 then later tahokindoa then ta then demitaya chata ta tobo yipchi sajinyo 공기분 누구뭐 이래서 대खे네 내 자나를 종거로이
So
감바조랑에
So I acted as if I was a camper, and then I did business, buying a toothbrush, lighter, keychains, 40 bags of such goods at the rate of 4 currencies per bag. And
자라르가 강가 볼론렘 받았다.
then all these goods I bought on loan, and then I went to China to sell these.
대커네 춘두 손에 춘두 요구민두 되네 총진 손에 총진 요구민두
Chongkir.
총진 되네 춘자서 무게네 총진 금도 되네 루치도 밥근도와 된 춘자서도 되네 한국 손에 한국 예미 롬바레 Tela nyogumendo tene Shanghai zoi.
Shanghai.
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 Shanghai
Shanghai.
Shanghai ne mara pavne tene liquor jina son isla liquor se tena son tene simple khne shanto konse je tena son ne tanga chala kanga nyoso.
In Tindu, nobody would buy my goods. And from there, I went onwards to a place called Tongchen, and still nobody wanted to buy my goods. And then I crossed the Yangtze River in a boat and reached Hongkou. Still nobody wanted to buy my goods. And then I went on to Shanghai, and then I showed a sample of my goods to a person, and then all my goods were sold.
Okay. So at this time, it sounds like this is like 1953, because you were 20 years old, and you were born in 1933. So this is 1953.
Tanga Gyarong Lombake meet Gyarong ayin segiwa mare kamba yin la.
I was a person from Gyarong, but I went there as if I was a Kampa.
I see.
Okay, I'll answer the question.
You were 20 years old when you did this, 1953. So did you stay selling goods for a long time, or did you come back to, when did you come back to Tibet to fight the Chinese?
Pala tidu konglo nishu zredwa
Lo nishi.
직동 국제 숨주 속숨 like 발라기 인두간에 직동 국경아 중앙 숨 잡으래. 디가라. 아니 발라 아니 총겸니 로망보 슈베야 별수 겸이 징가 페요래.
대 총탭 키를 참도니 야용. 아니 참도니 베샤테스 키야인도 라사용. 라사니 리퐁 그 단자랑스는 리퐁 롱보 감상게 대 강바나데.
롱보 강제.
데니 베샤테스도 아니 디 죽이녀이. 아니 텔가조이.
라.
테가.
라스.
필라 땅야 요라 말라테. 텔가세나
거리.
따가리 조조이. 때 재미 걸도 작은도아. 강바 조야. 때 니마실랍티 위지게 리칼리나 다연 동감치라근. 때 리칼리 타르도르도 카사칼라스 페샤야 혼로조투스.
Then I returned to Chamdo and I had a small sum of money with me, with which then I left for Lhasa. And I stayed at the Ronpo Kangsen of Drepung Monastery. And in Lhasa, I bought 6 mules and then also carts. And I started to transport rocks for the Chinese who were breaking rocks to construct houses. And if in a day 4 mules transported rocks, one could get a box of 1,000 taien, silver coins.
What were the Chinese doing with the rocks?
아니 도디 가르치야래 겸이기 도샤니 오리아디. They were building houses.
Building houses. Did you want to help the Chinese build houses since they had arrested your father?
아니 팔라랑기 빠바 겸이기 심차르와. 아니 탈 하살라 팔라기 아니 겸이 튼달라 찰레낭니 줬어요. I had no money and I had to buy guns and find comrades.
Ah.
And
my next question. So, Paulo, to earn this taien that you could use to buy things, was your intention to buy guns to fight the Chinese? Was that your reason for working so hard?
and palagi pagelata tenyu ani lagache tayensa dilichia jora palagi dinangyagi miyu di ani menda nyoya dan dindegi gemi pal jingyagi miyu inala
re ngasote Andrug Gonpo Tashi ge nala droni Gyarong kapar yara jagade sha samtsani ani Gyarong kusong chetu rangsolo tanga kelembai.
Yes, that was the intention, and along with Andrug Gonpo Tashi, I had prostrated 3 times to the image of His Holiness the Dalai Lama and vowed that I would sacrifice my life in order to protect His Holiness.
So how many years did you work trying to earn money so you could buy ammunition and guns?
And palal hasala lok hazuji any legache ina ta pesha san menta dan din nyoya thundala.
Hasala lo sum tsaze likele. Ani hasala nga lo nishe satik leongdu hasa deni ta yama kam chamdo ta tini paruchine lo nishe satik tata leonete Chushi Gangdrug na songare. Tetu memda nyoji sta nyoji kangara so tene nangde de chala to sota yune nge ropa ten rogumindu mandona kanga kholate. Anang ara te Andrug Gonpo Tashi Amdo ane lokache.
I was 3 years in Lhasa, but altogether from Chamdo to Lhasa, by then I was 26 years old, at which point I went to join the Chushi Gangdrug. I had been able to buy a gun, I had bought a horse, and I gave all my other things to a friend, and then I went to Lhoka.
To Lhoka. And what happened in Lhoka?
In Lhoka la khari chungso pala.
Lhoka ne nga so trikhi thane dene nga loni statire. Teni trikhi thane shang gardan chinkor la dea jong mzodi ore chala mambo memda tamer chok kanga teni jan dea jong jin gucho jal phogyo mare. Te lenkan rogo yen zedana nga so stapa trikja kheren ba chini. Andrug Gonpo Tashi ta nyamdo te nga cho soy.
Then I was at Tikutang, I was 26 years old, and then there was an armory belonging to the Tibetan government at Ashang Garden Chokor, a monastery, and there 600 of us horsemen went along with Andrug Gonpo Tashi to fetch arms.
Anila son nga cho chiju ne wadi teni ndu sichin marchan de sa teni yara wadi marchan er jami gu guden do aso teni nyama chi seta nzingare jamila ngaso phamsong teni ma de Chushi Gangdrug chantin ba chikpo mingo sumchi sotuk seso amdo seso mambo seso teni ma ngaso mingo dunchilang seso jami.
Then through Chushu, and we went towards Shangan and Chokor, and at a place called Markyang, the Chinese soldiers were there, and we battled that whole day, and at the end we lost the battle, having lost 36 people from Chating, Amdo, and many others. Altogether, about 70 of our people were killed that day.
Oh.
Teni nga so lamka mathar ni shirang khori ndu si chini yakpa kolo nalo zeza de songda ni yakpa kolo nalo ni teni marang khori shangardan chunkor songare shangardan chunkor songare shoke ngabo dewa jongam zodiyo satira kamba kor ni miti ki zimni te kamba tor ni lakcha pralembare ta tanga so memda mere lar dibu ni jare khirgi yore teni memda yore merchoko yore kangale sang yore teni nga so teni ma de merchoko singire jawe.
Then we took a deviation through Yakpa Kolo and reached Shangan and Chokor. There we surrounded the area and then raided the armory and took away all the guns. Each of us was carrying about 200 bullets. We had guns, we had artilleries, and we even fired some.
And then what happened?
Tene marayon oil zamtang sesa tene marayon tene startekani jami mota chirgutore jami mota korean tike sumchirang zone sichi imbata membata memdan mendu khoso mase zone kanga zone do phon chembo chigen thakane kanga koreche thakpa gtan yushae.
At the place called Oyul Zamtang, we destroyed about 19 Chinese vehicles and caught 30 of them. Since they didn't have any guns, we didn't kill them, but we tied all these people to a huge rock with ropes and left them there.
Ani marathon marchang tambo zinsat ni lamkha ni marathon dan ani sa ni mu sa de sonre
Then we went to Markyang, where we had the first battle, and then towards Zhang Nianmo.
Tene sang nyemunir yami mambo dendua. Ta nga son chin zingare, nima anin zingare. Yami mambo sedare, nga su tsura mambo seson, yami kamba chikadane, yami nishi sabje chiyare meta tae. Tene yami gone chane ke ko ngoma jamna, yami zuko jamna yang tsura jakandua. Yami go chanja jabdare nga so. Oma tene yami go te go, kora zine jadare.
Kuhangba Gogyap.
Mare. Nga so menda jari chiyarwa. Yami mambo seare, yami nga so tsura mambo se sonda, sang yemi ta nga so yami mambo se. Ane gonda zituka sula, Andrug Gonpo Tashi nga so Gyarong shows, and sonda lobzang Tashi trini, mercho jaka son.
At Zangyemo, we killed many Chinese after fighting for 2 days, and there were about 28 Chinese in a house that we set fire to. And then Andrug Gonpo Tashi told us that the people of Gyarong had to go and fire artilleries, taking along Lobsang Tashi.
Ante nimatila Gyarong, tanda Gyarong shokata, nga ta kanso Gyarong are. Te Jami lozang Tashi trini, mercho jaka son, mercho javni, rikar segar, tama ngabja yon, tilaka mercho javni, te nimate lozang Tashi ki mercho jare.
Su tamangapya.
Jami ga ama tama rikar seni yon, tama ngabja yon nang mercho javni. Parche mercho chituk jare, Jami peta tama zoyo sare.
Then the Gyarong group was told to go with the Chinese man Lobsang Tashi, and we fired upon a cavalry of 500 Chinese soldiers that were coming from Shigatse and killed them.
Jami Lobsang Tashi zinate komercho janye teware doa. Komercho janye teni yamani teni ngaso Lobsang Tashi yi chejite teni yama cheni ngaso ta chokpona uche.
The Chinese man Lobsang Tashi was a very skilled artillery operator, and from that day we had full faith in him, and he became a friend.
Teni ngaso teni sang yemuni shar garum thombo ziyar, tingoni yara jaya, ane gomba teni ngoni yara jama, Jami ko koorden rosa mendu. Teni ngaso teni amagate kanga yara shorni, yamba chanza sate shorare.
At Zangyemo, there's a very high mountain which was surrounded by the Chinese, so we took a deviation to a place called Yangbachin. Yeah, then,
Yamba channe Jami ga yara yongo no ngaso garine te nima chi tenzine Jami tongso ji ore segindu ta ko mercho ta trita to daho mendu Jami mambo se te nima tena ngaso shang nam sobode dam chokse la sonre dam chokse la Jami ga dopen practorare tene Lhasa ga mota yon somra mepa zo are nachini yara yon mota so torare tene ngaso desi chene gardan androji chene te Andrug Gonpo misa de Rogong damjong ne Andrug Gonpo meare te men Rogong lomba te na yemi sumchi tamba guni ngaso ngro bare te shokene chito yapa sajin zingare zingne chito chingi saja mata choso yemi ani shorare ni sisabje bosere tene ngaso lag khabate lag khanin damjong rogore te rotukas tene Jami ka pe zingralin doa te nimate Andrug Gonpo meare.
So we fought in Yangbachin and then in Changnam-cho, where we were able to ambush vehicles, Chinese vehicles that came from Lhasa and Nakchu. And then at a place called Damchong, we fought the Chinese from 8 in the morning till 12 at noon. And then we killed around 28 Chinese. And at that point, Andrug Gonpo Tashi was injured.
Pala, what are you feeling during all these battles? Are you sad? Are you scared? Excited? What kind of feelings in your heart while you are defending Tibet?
Ta pala di kablaya ta ma mangbu jingi yorwa gyami nyam dole. Pala number 2 gyami la ma mangbu jingi yorwa. Di pala rangi sembe nang larwa. Ani semba kyogu duwe shena duwe ta khari sembe nang ya pala gi chengi duwe.
Ta gyami sejra na ta per gani gyami mangbu segi yore ta ngone sera thokundu ta ngan gyami rere sena nga per gagindu ma to digumendu. I
wished that I could kill as many Chinese as possible then, and I was happy and not sad when I was able to, kill a Chinese, for they had, they had caused us so much suffering.
And when did your involvement in the army come to an end, in the Tibetan army? When did that finish?
Ta pala number 2 thengma mangbu gyami la jing rwala. Ta mangbu jing mangbu gyami se chu phewa se dinde che cha rwa pala. Dige thama de ni khawala jam share.
Khamba thama
pala. Thama khawala jam share.
Thama da phayuni tene yu sharwa the sui.
Pala. Ta number 2 rwa pala. Thanda de yangba chen la jing ani Jigula jing kawa khasala jing yora pala. Jingya di thama di tha kawa chure.
Jingya thama tela phugun din inzare. Yangba chan inzang rawa. Tene marathon ne tene cho phuge damjong. Agardang sarate andu jinda mini ngima tela tere.
No.
Tene ngaso te maro ne nachini deare. Nachini dene Andrug Gonpo Tashi ke ta kham ngombalan zingan rogo yinse gonda chondu chone. Ani ngana pol ngombala jawa ibjin oru shoma ka chong ka khilen ba rogo chi yin ma tobe kham ngombal zingya ka tonda ngan rogo ma renzin kham ngombal rogo men zin kyo datte sangyin na zidu kasi kyo nyamdora maam tokang la nga 마 로그멘스는 켈렌치사 영의 코랑라 대고인 코랑라 딱하지게 왔다 고미어를 유바 켈다 감바자로 로니 스타트그래 뭐 로파페치게 왔다 되는 그때 로그인스는 같은 로카촌 샤래
아니 빨라 가봐 줘래
만드네 낙춘이야 던 되네 또 나상 촉주 봉바 되네 왜때 쿠르카 산삼네 왜때 또 땡리 되네 마용 소고 되는 시블롱네 왜때 되는 로카시메 시블롱네 파리칼라වත් 맞아 야미가 용간지가 말 람칼라 브라바 까네.
From Damchong, we were in Nakchu, and there Andrug Gonpo Tashi said that we had to go towards Kham to fight. But then I remarked that I had vowed to protect His Holiness and that I refused to go to Kham. So then I went to Nakchu, to Nakchang, Dhingri, Tsoka, and onwards to Lhoka.
Then Lhoka 아니 자와를 못 찾다는 신년 장에 기두슈 버등한 로에
가봐봐도
기두슈
로카요가
로카데랑사 남탕요가 어때 버트데 쳐요 아니 자와를 못 찾다는 강가슈니 펩사레 되니까 라라랑고 간ton지니 요아레
Then from Lhoka I was among those that escorted His Holiness the Dalai Lama through Kidushu. And then after His Holiness had crossed over the border, then each of us went our way.
How many people escorted His Holiness over the border?
다 갸오르부치 트웹heb기 열와 발라.
레라.
아니 산잠네 추 냠도 갸오르부치 덴데 슝에 미카즈스도 발라.
마수다 때 엄마가 Chushi Gangdrug 민고 다 자니 자유지래. 야르보치 냠돌라 페냐 때 간삼전에 코미 때 담네 미 야가 미 때스 코노스타 야포 강간데 진데 뇽르 땅진데 망굴라 자래.
There were around 100 to 200 Chushi Gangdug men moving along with His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and gradually, only those, the senior-most ones and those with good horses moved along and then crossed over the Mangola Pass.
Were you able to go over the Mangola Pass, or did you have to leave before that?
Ani pala thanda Mangola gangne ma yunge thang rwela. Pala di
마 망굴라 자이 아니 멘다다 소나 먹는데 몬 타왕가 야 롱바드 차즈 파르트 때 멘다 망보 크리요마 자미 멘다 크야요레 따트 드람드라 밤드라 크야요레 강가테니 시테.
Yes, I crossed over the Mangola Pass, and then we came into Mount Tawang. There at a certain place, we had to surrender the guns, and I was carrying quite a number of guns, including guns that belonged to the Chinese and grenades.
Was that after His Holiness left you, or was that before?
And pala number 2 Mount Tawang gi saja chiglaya menda da bomb da donju changma ya chi te ro pala di chi te du gane kyamguru mche di ngene chipgu phep charwel.
아 데니타 소소 곰바잡니 칼라는 소소 짜고 근도 제가 근데 민도 때니 용거 때 무슨 말을 해서 무슨 말이니 사칸 잡도와.
Yeah, you were on your own, you were walking, you were on foot, and then I reached Misamari.
스타즈 오늘 딜람칸이 말 사서 뒤지 오늘 몬 타왕 바트를 해서 때니 고사 산라지 누아데 대산에 gond아까 손도데 지가 요 말이다.
Yes, I had a horse that fell off along the way, and then I had just nothing.
대면단에 메트고 트리어를 트리지 마요 쳐도요 말.
No gun, but just a knife.
아니 가서 무슨 말을 해야 되니 다시 데라셔야 돼.
Then we reached Misamari, and I say Tashi Delek to you.
Pala, that's a very beautiful story. It sounds like you fulfilled your promise to get His Holiness to safety. And you did not have to die in the process. I'm very happy.
Tapala girwa tangburane palalange kelen nang yorwa kyanguru bechela sungyap dugi islamne en dipalage nang thodwa nang ine susu sok thardorwa chalaya. Yes, that is right.
소소 속대 방 고고요래 인난간 손송요래 야르 뭐 지금 집세마 해나니 배 멤다가 망보자요래 상아 님을 캐래라 멤다 쥐뚝이서서 그자요.
Yes, I was wearing a very protective amulet, the Jikshe Mahe. And even though at Sangyamo during the battle, I was hit around 16 times, yet I survived.
Well, we are very happy that you survived. Thank you for telling us such a very powerful story.
His Holiness said that I would live for another 10 years after having met him, So that's why I am surviving.
Thank you very much.
Pala.
Pala, I want to ask one more time. If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
pala thangi nganzu thiwa ku chagyoji yangyoji ku gu yorel
Lhasa.
di kharerela na thari nganzu thiwa thile nang shabaji yorwa di kesi pheda gyana debal tembe na pala la kange yorwe sia di thangi dire
Lhasa. Karina choya ngata jini.
you can do anything
Okay. Can we use your real name?
ani nganzu pala gi ming pheju tang na digi yorwa yes
Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
pala gi thari nganzu la lugyu sungba de la thuji che shugi insa yes
Okay, thank you.
pala this sure
Sweet.